Welcome back to Love Island the Game, Season 2. We are on day 15, called In Another Villa. We're about to witness some bullshit. And by bullshit, I mean Arjun and Felix being super annoying. And also me being super annoying to Kassam. Time to schmooze. The boys are wasting no time grafting. Welcome back to Love Island. Yesterday, our lucky ladies were whisked away to Kassam, where they got to meet 6 new eligible singles. Oi oi ladies, what's happening? While others kept things a little more casual. Hi. Look at my man, he's so cute. Too bad he's not coming back to the villa with me. I remember my first playthrough of this, I was on a Gary route, I think. Yeah, I couldn't have been on anyone else's route. No, what happened was I was on a Gary route, but then Lucas and Henrik came in, and I fell in love with Lucas. But Lucas left because they automatically, if you like Lucas, then Henrik stays, and if you like Henrik, Lucas stays. So I was gonna give it a shot with Henrik, and then Kassam more happened, and I saw Kassam, and I was like, this is my man forever. And so I switched. There was no more Gary, there was no more Henrik. No one else mattered but Kassam. See, this show isn't just about sunning yourself surrounded by beautiful people in one luxury villa. It's also about sunning yourself surrounded by beautiful people in a second luxury villa. Who says we don't mix things up? Coming up, Felix reveals the secret ingredient to his famous beans on toast recipe. Pawn stuff. And is Princess a little spoiled for choice? I've brought you a little something. I don't want it. Whatever you're bringing me, keep it. It's not for me. I guarantee you I'm not gonna like it. The girls have spent their first night in Casa Amor, but in some ways, it's like they never left the villa. The lights come up. Marisol groans as she sits up in bed. All right, fess up. Who's the snorer? What, babe? Someone here snores. You heard that as well? I thought we'd be sure to get a peaceful night's sleep with Noah out of the picture. You peer over at Hope. She sat up chewing her lip. Next to her, Arjun lies with his back propped against the headboard. He puts a hand on her shoulder. Ew, you're gonna let him touch you? Yucky. Hope offers a faint smile in response. At least it wasn't right next to me for a change. Yeah, because it was right fucking next to me. Yeah, it was well loud. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear a thing. That's because it was you. Ak, are you ready? Your woman's a snorer. She sounds like a little bear sleeping in the woods. What? Lottie looks over at Kassam, who just blinks back at her. No way. How's it never been mentioned before? Noah probably drowned you out, babes. Damn. Surround sound snoring. Could you imagine? Like my mom, I've mentioned it before, but my mom snores so fucking bad. She has sleep apnea. And it's like, which one do you prefer? Her snoring or the sleep apnea machine? Because both are loud. But I would prefer her to use the sleep apnea machine, so at least we know that she's breathing throughout the night. And I don't just wake up to her like dead. I doubt that's gonna happen, but like still it's a concern. But her snoring is so loud. And then like a few years ago, my living situation was very weird. So me and my mom shared a bed, and like I really felt bad for my dad. My parents are divorced, but like I feel for my dad. Hold on a hot fucking second. My shit's reset on Twitch. My quick actions are not quick. Let me just continue talking and I fix my fucking quick actions. I fucking hate it here. I fucking hate it here. But what was I saying? Yeah, I really feel for my dad because he shared a room with my mom, like a bed, for like years, and he dealt with snoring. And it was dreadful. It was terrible. all my shits are not here, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how to get it back, and I probably won't be able to get it back. I probably won't be able to get it back right now. I'm in the middle of streaming, so sucks for me. I'll just fix it later. But yeah, I slept next to my mom, and I had to sleep next to my grandma because it was so bad that I could not sleep next to my mom anymore. So I like slept in my grandma's bed with her, and my grandma's a wild sleeper. She punched me in the eye when we shared a bed together. Like, it woke me out of my sleep. Like, she punched me right in my eye. And at that moment, I was like, I gotta leave. I gotta get out of here. This household's violent. Like, she didn't do it on purpose. She was asleep, obviously. But, like, still. And she was like, you're a wild sleeper, too. And I'm like, am I? Because you haven't told me that I punched you in the eye. It's like, what do I do? Do I sleep with a wild sleeper or do I sleep with a snorer? Either way, I get no peace. But okay, let's continue. Lottie grumbles and mutters stuff under her breath as she buries herself further into the sheets. I can't believe we're hearing Kassam more. I miss Gary. I wonder if he's thinking about me. You turn and look at the empty space next to you in bed. I hope Carl didn't mind sleeping outside. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about Carl. How'd I end up getting partnered with Carl? Damn, no one to get me a cup of tea in this morning. How'd I end up partnered with Carl? That needs to change soon. I wonder who'd be up for it. At that moment, Carl walks in. He looks around the room, then waves at the other islanders. Morning, all. All right, mate. How are the Moseys? The Moseys? That's a weird word. Or is it Mozzies? Who knows? Who knows with the British? Less than ideal. Ended up cocooned in the sheets. Doesn't help that they're white. Ooh. I mean, the daybeds aren't clean. Islanders get out of bed to a course of who wants tea and how they take it. We head to the wardrobe to get ready. What am I gonna wear today on this fine Casa Amor morning? What should I wear today? Are you gonna give me any new outfits yet? Are they gonna keep me in these bikinis? Because I know there's fucking more bikinis. You know what? I'm wearing this one. I'm wearing the free one. They don't get to see me in all the things. Yes, that works, does it? Does it work? They're not gonna be like, that bikini's not that great. The morning air is already warm. Another perfect day. Does it ever rain here? Oh my gosh, if you get Felix and you wear a regular bikini, he's gonna tell you that you look like his little cousin. And that made me like, yeah, you know what? I don't want Felix. He's gonna tell me I look like his little cousin because I chose a bikini that is not even that dressed down. It's actually a very cute bikini. Like, it's giving Bratz doll. But Felix is a hater. He doesn't have a fashion for passion. Wrong. He doesn't have a passion for fashion. There we go. I flipped it. The songbirds are momentarily interrupted as you hear the doors to Kassam more open and close behind you. You turn and see Arjun standing there with a plate of croissants. Croissant. Hey, princess. Playing it down with a simple look? I get it. Beauty comes from within, right? Arjun has great taste, does he? Does he have great taste? Maybe I should think about giving my look a makeover. I brought you a little something. He brings the plate over and offers it to you with a wink. You take the croissant and start to eat it. No thanks, I don't want croissants. I want pancakes. Go make me some pancakes. I love croissant. It's my favorite thing to eat for breakfast. I lied. I know, I remember you telling Rocco. That was like out of 3 options. It was croissants, melon, or French toast. And I hate French toast, and I hate melon. And I'm not really fond of croissants, but I guess out of the 3, I'll eat a croissant. I want pancakes. Arjun remembered my favorite food was from my brunch with Rocco. That's kind of strange. I was afraid it would come across that way. Still, gotta chance it once in a while, right? Sorry. There's a moment of silence as the two of you keep your eyes fixed on one another. Don't apologize, just go away. That's the best apology, is you leaving me alone. His gaze is smoldering. I wonder how many girls he's managed to pull with that look alone. Can't be many, because I'm not falling for it, and I'm simple. Bite your lip at him. Stuff your croissants into your mouth. You pull the croissants towards you and take a mouthful. Wow, I didn't see you as the sort of girl to go for it like that. That was interesting to watch. See, this is how I know you're not really into me, Arjun. Because if I do weird shit, you're gonna judge me. And I need a man who's not gonna judge me if I wanna walk around like a penguin, okay? I need someone who's gonna be there for me when I start barking and howling at the moon. You're not that man because you're judging me that I'm eating the croissants this way. It's a choice that was made and you failed the test. So, as you may have guessed, I didn't come out here to just give you your favorite food. See, you have an ulterior motive, you're sketchy, and I don't like that. Take your ugly ass geometric wolf tattoo and get it removed and then go home. I don't want to see you. Oh, there's no hiding it. You're absolutely my type on paper. I'm not though. I'm not your type on paper. This is a persona I'm playing up, okay? This is not the real me. I think the two of us could have a real chance. Look, I know you and Carl seem to be hitting it off. And I think he's a great guy, and I don't want to be a jerk about this, but you should stop right there and leave me alone. But you've got to be open to playing the field in here, you know? And like, it's not like you owe Noah anything. You two only just coupled up. Can I tell him off? Can I be like, Noah's the only man for me. I love him my whole heart. I saw him first day we made eye contact. I knew he was special. Can I just do that and make him uncomfortable? Just laying my cards on the table. So what do you think? Flip the table. Knock all the cards over. You don't have any anymore. You lost. Arjun thinks I'm his type. I don't feel the same way. Gotta admit, I'm a little surprised by that. How? How are you surprised by that? I've been rejecting you every time. I try my hardest not to be alone with you. Let's see how the next few days go though, yeah? No, I don't want to see how they go. They're not going anywhere near you. You hear the other islanders making their way outside to the pool. We should probably be getting back. Look, this chat may not have gone the way I wanted, but I'm still glad we had it. At least we get to know each other, you know? At least we get each other, you know? But I'm hoping to get some more of that later. Girl, bye. And maybe a little extra. You're lucky we're not allowed weapons on this show, because I would mace you. You finished the last of the croissants. What's the best thing about being in Casa Amor? All the totally new things the Islanders can get up to. Like lounging on sun chairs, sitting around a different fire pit, and everyone's favorite, having good old natter in a new pool. You've got to give them credit for consistency. The girls sit around the edge of the pool with their legs dipped in the cool water. The boys huddle together, splashing about in the pool, except Carl, who's looking around, presumably for you. You and Arjun join them. Carl shoots you a broad smile before making his way over. There you are. I like a girl who's comfortable and casual. I need to step my game up. Why? He just said he liked you when you were casual. Unless you know you're not interested in Carl. I'm not, but still. These aren't the kind of compliments I'm looking for. I'm not looking for compliments. I know I'm a baddie. I don't need these men to tell me that. Oh, hey Arjun. Hey, mate. The conversation's gone a little strange. It's not strange. What else do ducks eat? Like, pond stuff? Pond stuff? No, it's just bread, innit? When have you seen ducks eat anything else? Ducks aren't supposed to be eating bread. If you're gonna feed the ducks, you need to feed them frozen peas. Some else. Don't they eat bugs too, and maybe fish? I'm not entirely sure, but I know that bread is not good for ducks. I once gave a duck some of my crisps, I bit my finger to get them. I didn't even realize they could bite. Okay, crisps and bread. I literally cannot think of anything else ducks eat. Seeds? I think they might eat seeds too. Fine, bread, crisps, and maybe seeds. Mate, ducks have been around for thousands of years. They must eat something other than bread. Well, like, bread's also been around for that long, right? I'm pretty sure ducks are older than bread. I mean, I don't know enough about ducks to, like, say that for real, but I feel like ducks are older than, you know, bread. What even is this conversation? Okay, princess, you're smart. What do ducks eat? Oh, I think I'm smart. Thank you. What do ducks eat? Isn't bread bad for them? I heard it bloats them or something. No way. It's the best for them. Who doesn't like bread? People with gluten intolerances? Like ducks? It's bad for them. You see Felix's eyes widen after realizing Kassam is speaking to him. See, everybody wants Kassam's attention because look at him. He's a hottie. Huh? What do you mean, Kaz? Kassam's brow furrows. It's Kassam. And yeah, ducks shouldn't eat bread. Ice cream truck, please. Por favor. We're just gonna have ice cream truck in the background of this video. It's what my song Don't Feed the Ducks is all about. Oh, I know that one. It has all the duck quacks in it. Felix looks stunned. He's acting like Kassam's like the celebrity. I had no idea. Why didn't you say something sooner, Kassam? Kassam shrugs, because he's just cool like that. He doesn't need to entertain this conversation. Look, as adorable as it is to watch you guys struggle to work out a duck's diet, can we stop talking about them? Why? Aren't you interested in the ducks? You had a whole blog about ducks. Yes, please, anything else that isn't duck related. You mean like dog related or... No, like, I want to get to know you guys a bit better. Graham frowns and looks at her. She playfully taps his thigh. What about... How do you usually get a woman's number? The guys laugh and look around at one another. Alright, lads. Who's going first? I guess... Me. So, like, when I'm in the clubs giving it all this... He mimics using a turntable and holds an imaginary headphones to his ears. Girl, stop. You're making a fool of yourself. I keep my eyes peeled during the gig to see which girl is giving me the look. Kassam rolls his eyes. Because Kassam does not have time to be looking at girls. He's in the zone. Then, when I see her, I get her a drink. Maybe even the group of friends she's with, too. Shows her I'm a nice guy. Gross. Gross. They're like, where'd these drinks come from? And the barman points at me on the decks and you give them a nod. Game over. He's so pretentious. He's so homebrew. Oh, I love that. I've had so many free drinks from that. Oh my gosh, Priya. Mate, that's so out of a film or something. I can't believe it works. 1 out of 10 times it does. That's a very low statistic for you. That's not a high success rate. I can't stand that. If I'm there to dance, I just want to dance. Girl, you get it. Lottie gets it. Felix likes to buy girls a drink in a club as his opening move. Sounds like something from a rom-com. And doesn't the guy always get the girl in those? Depends on which guy you are, and you're more like the boyfriend that she dumps for someone better. Well, as I was saying, I have a pretty hectic schedule. It's hard to find time to chat to girls. But you're a hairdresser. Surely you meet a lot of women that way. Yeah, a little bit, but it's bad to date your clients. Trust me. But mate, hairdressing's just something I do on the job. I'm really a model. Once I dated one of my photographers, she had this thing about taking these artsy photos when we were... Actually, forget I said anything. You have nude photos? I mean, yeah. Model, remember? Good to know. Priya, if you don't stop this nonsense. You don't stop this nonsense, girl. Elijah won't date his clients, but did date a photographer. Never date the people you work with. Princess gets it. It's never a good idea. It's not. It's not. I regret that decision. It's not ever a good idea. If you're gonna date them, leave that job. That's an HR problem. It's a good thing none of us work together. For me, I find dogs are massive help. What do you mean? I walk a lot of dogs up and down the Norfolk beaches. They're like magnets, mate. The smaller and cuter, the better. You know, I'm partial to a big dog. I kind of like giant ass dogs. Like what are they called? A Malamute? Something like that? The ones that look like giant fluffy wolves. I love them. I want one. But then there's gonna be like the struggle of me trying to fight that dog because they don't want to go to the vet and they need to go to the vet. And how am I gonna pick up this like 200-pound dog by myself? That dog's gonna run away. It's gonna run away. And then the poo, oh my gosh, the poo, the dog poo. Big dog poo is the worst. Like dog poop is not fun to pick up in the first place, but like if you have a big dog and they get diarrhea, it's the worst. It's the worst. I'm crying just thinking about it. Okay, let me get back to the game. Damn, I'd be one of those girls. I'm a sucker for a cute pup. That's it. You come over and you're all like, what a cutie. And then I'm straight in there with, I'm not as cute as you. Look at this fuck boy. We don't like you, Arjun. I hope you trip and twist your ankle. Priya smirks. Then do you burst into fully choreographed dance routine and serenade her? Very funny. I could have been a Bollywood star, you know. Don't you mean Hollywood? Bitch, shut up. Why are you uncultured? She meant Bollywood. No, Bollywood. It's the Indian Hollywood. And all the leading men have got cheesy lines like Arjun. And moves like an 80s pop star. Arjun ducks behind a lounger and jumps up and starts dancing enthusiastically to imaginary music. Could not be me. Priya shakes her head laughing. You know what? It was me at one point. But it could not be me anymore. I refuse. Please stop. The line was bad enough. Arjun grins at Priya and takes his seat again. I'm telling you, it may sound cheesy, but it never fails. What? To get a laugh or something? Even if it's a laugh, girls like a sense of humor, right? Arjun uses dogs as a chance to meet women. That's skeezy. I wouldn't be able to resist that. That seems a little corny. I have to go for a walk with you. That seems a little corny. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Motorcycle, you don't shut the fuck up. I hate living in the hood. There's always noises here. There's never peace. I don't know, mate. It's a little odd. You just don't appreciate a good pedigree. As in me. Sir, not you calling yourself a dog. You guys are all way too complex. Meeting birds is easy. Alright, big man. Where do you meet yours? It's not hard. Down my local. You hated that idea when I said it. Nah, mate. You were going on about ordering women drinks like out of a film or something. So how do you do it, Graham? Easy. Most of the local girls know me, so I just walk up to them and start chatting, you know? Funny how far just treating a woman like a person can get you. I mean, if all the girls know you, then that must mean they know you. So you're not gonna get very much women like that, because they know you. And if they know you, then they know you. And they won't want you. Felix rounds hard. course, there's a problem with this. I've kind of run out of women at my local, so I have to go out to other towns. See, I was right. Graham flirts by going to his local and chatting with women. That's a much better way of doing things. Is that the only way you meet women? Is that the only way you meet women? I don't really get much of a chance to go out and meet women. My day starts at 3 in the morning and I come back stinking of fish. So all I have time for is a shower, some drinks at the local, and then some sleep again before it all starts again. Some sleep. You know what, I read that wrong, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Up every morning at 3? Mate, that's hardcore. Nah, it's a good life. I once went out with one of the software engineers at my company. Oh, mate, weren't you listening? Terrible idea to date someone you work with. Okay, he knows that, he gets that, but also, this was in the past, let him speak. I don't get much time to go out and meet people. We were both part of this cycling committee. He looks wistfully into the distance. We bonded over a slipped chain. So you really met her over a shared hobby? I suppose, yeah. Carl dated a woman who he shared a hobby with. Hobbies are the best way to meet people. I like to keep my hobbies to myself. Maybe you could check my bike over. We're not flirting with this man. I do agree that hobbies are the best way to meet people. They are? It's only happened to me that one time. Okay, and it could happen to you again. Yeah, Princess is right. If you meet someone doing something you enjoy, that's already something you have in common with them. Good to know. Alright, I think we've all shared our... Wait, Kassam hasn't said how he meets women yet. I love Kassam. He's so basic, like me. The group turned to look at Kassam as he pulls himself out of the pool to sit on the edge. The group turned to look at Kassam as he pulls himself out of the pool to sit on the edge. He says nothing for a moment, then shrugs. I just use dating apps. That's it? Yeah, it's the 21st century. Phones exist. I just message someone and go from there. But what do you say? Hey. And that's it. Just to get the ball rolling, then I work the conversation around to my name. Where's it from? It sounds Arabic. Yeah, it is. My parents are from Algeria. Look at Kassam. POC. He's just light-skinned. Does that mean you can speak French and Arabic? Yeah, more French though. Kassam smiles at you. See, natural conversation starter. So did he say he smiles at me? Did I read that right? I can't remember what I just read. So, you impressed them with your French? Nah, I told them my name means king and that I'm looking for my queen. That's such a fuckboy answer. Priya's face crunches up in distaste. Can't lie, after these guys, that seems a little basic. Kassam shrugs. It works. Yeah, actually, I use apps a lot too. Yeah, same. You don't actually meet many women walking dogs. It only happened like once. Other guys start to nod and murmur in agreement. Dating apps are great. There's such a large data pool to use. What do you mean? Like, there are so many women to talk to, you can get a real understanding of what it is they're looking for. Also, good to experiment with. Do girls prefer you to message first? And if so, what sort of message? The answer to this, I can give you the answer to this. Yes, we like messaging. Like, we like having the guys message us first. But if we really like you, then we're gonna message you first. And don't just say hey. Like, it's fucking annoying. Talk to me. Like, you can say hi, hello, hey, but have something else with that. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to carry this whole conversation? It just started. You want me to carry it on my back? My back already hurts. I have large boobs. I have too much to carry already. I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders as well. I met Gil on a dating app. We met on Tinder. Like, everybody has these cute stories, like how they met their partners and everything. They were talking about on Twitter like a month or two ago. I was just like, oh, Look at everybody having fun without me. my story is just we met on Tinder. I mean, it's an interesting story, kind of, but like, it's not. It's really not that interesting. But let's continue. I haven't been able to consolidate all the data, but so far a simple hey, often followed by a smiley face, has a near 0% chance of getting a response. I could have told you that for free. Nah, mate, that can't be. That's how I go in every time. How often do you get a response? See, the data doesn't lie. Kassam says he uses dating apps to meet women. Shame I never matched with you, Kassam. I'd probably wait to see if you messaged me first. I would message you first, Kassam. I would have. Girls do that all the time, mate. You're definitely the type I'd message, Kassam. He smiles and nods at Lottie. Alright, enough talk about how you boys meet girls. I want to hear more of what you do once you've met them. Yeah, what are your moves? Show me your moves. Oh, well, once I know she's interested, I move in all casual like, and then rest on something nearby with one arm and hit him with this. Elijah's face suddenly changes as if he was in a photo shoot. Hey girl, I've seen you checking me out. How about it then? I would laugh in his face. I would laugh in his face if he did that to me. I'd be like, sir, what do you want? There's a pause. And then what? That's it. What? No way. Yep, works 100% of the time. That's impossible unless you've only done it once. I tend to act a little clumsy. It disarms people, you know? Oh, you become less threatening by making a silly mistake? Yeah, like, I'll be walking up and then drop something by accident. Gives me a chance to flex when I pick it up as well. I love a gooseball. No, not me reading that wrong. No way that works. Why don't you demonstrate it? Alright. Without saying another word, Graham hauls himself out of the pool and walks away. He starts to walk back to Marisol and pretends to drop something. I'm just imagining that scene from Legally Blonde, like the bend and snap. That's exactly what Graham's doing. But on picking up, he missteps and falls face first into the pool. The rest of the Islanders burst into fits of laughter. Very convincing. That was, not meant to happen. Goofball. For me, it's always about the cheeky winks. I'll slide on up. Jesus Christ, let me fucking speak. Have a little chit chat and then say something funny. Then boom, cheeky wink. Just lets the girl know that what I've said is fun. The fuck? Arjun's so annoying. So the actual joke doesn't do that? Of course it does, but just as a bit of confirmation. Cheeky wink. You've got such uncle moves. If Uncle uses moves like this, then he's a legend. OMG, do you two have the same uncle? No, babe. Any older man gets called uncle in our culture. So, you don't have to be related to them? No, it's more of a respect thing. It was a bit confusing when I was a child. So many uncles and aunties. I totally get that. I only recently found out my uncle wasn't my real uncle. Turns out, he just worked with my dad. That's happened to me too, hun. I always wondered why he never came round for Christmas. Felix nods, his brow furrowed in concentration. Why do you look so serious? It's just a bit of banter. I'm just giving this conversation my undivided attention. Is that your move, then? People's body language says more than words ever could. I pay attention to everything. It's all about analyzing what they're saying, how they respond to me. If they're enjoying something, they'll look away as a way to hide that fact. That's so not what that means. If they check their watch, it means they're wondering how long it'll be before I make a move, impatient and all that. Again, not what that means. If they walk away, it's a little flirtatious check to see if I'll put the work in. Felix, all of this is nonsense. Where did you learn it? He learned it from Cosmopolitan magazine. Internet, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't really have moves. I talk to people. Same here. It's why I like dating apps. But if I do like a girl, I sometimes mix her a song that suits her personality. Have you guys ever made like a mixtape for someone? I did. I did in high school in 10th grade. I didn't make a mixtape because, you know, we don't have mixtapes anymore. But I burned him a CD of a bunch of songs and I gave it to him. I don't know if he listened to it or not, but just know I'm the type of person to do that. I'll make you a mixtape. A mix CD. Like a mixtape. Nah, just a single song. The bare minimum from Kassam. I'd be dead interested in one. Wait, I want one too, babe. Let's see how things go in here and maybe you will. As much as I'm enjoying this conversation, I'm baking. Oh, babe, could you make me a smoothie? Sure. I mean, of course. So, you know, I don't like smoothies, but I had that Grimace shake from McDonald's. I did not like it. It's not really a smoothie, it's a shake, it's a milkshake, and I don't really like milkshakes, but because it's not thick enough for me. I prefer like a malt, but the shake was like, it tasted like if you liquefied a blueberry Pop-Tart. And I don't know if I want liquid Pop-Tart, you know? And I didn't finish it. It was not good. I like blueberry Pop-Tarts, but I don't want them in liquid form. Great, come with me. Graham and Marisol walk off. Some of the others also go, find some shade or refill their water bottles. Soon, only you and Chelsea are left by the pool. Hey babe, can I ask you some advice? Sure, hun. It's about Elijah. What's your opinion of him? What's my opinion of Elijah? I didn't know men could be that hot. I think he's a bit full of himself. I'm gonna say he's a bit full of himself. They all are if they're that hot, honestly. At least he's got the chat to back it up. He doesn't. This man has no game. He's just hot. I thought I'd come here and stay loyal to Gary, you know? He's a good guy. Yeah, I know. He's my Gary. But now I have Elijah here and she throws her arms up. What should I do next? You should tell Elijah how you feel, get to know him better. Get to know him better. So just like talk to him and stuff. Yeah, engage if there's something more there. Thanks for the chat. I really appreciate it. She practically skips off, probably in search of Elijah. I wonder if Carl is getting us some food. As you make your way to the kitchen, you overhear Graham and Marisol by the loungers. Right, one more time. You want a spiced banana berry smoothie? Okay. 1 banana, 2 handfuls of berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, nutmeg, turmeric, a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and a dash of vanilla extract. Graham stares at Marisol for a moment. Alright, I think I've got it. Thanks, babe. You're the best. Marisol sees you watching. Oh, babe, I'm glad you're here. They say hun and babe a lot. And mate. Do you have a minute to chat? I think you want to hear what I have to say. Marisol wants to talk about something. I bought these gems for a reason. I suppose. Great. It's ages since we had a chat. I mean, the last time we really had a chat, you confronted me in the bathroom about your shitty personality. And the time before that, you got mad at me because I told you Henrik was fair game. So our chats have not been very positive. You having a good time here in Casa Amor? Am I finding Casa Amor? I want to go back to the villa. Really? Are you missing Noah or Gary? I'd say try to get that out of your head. See, Marisol No one asked. No one asked. Let's live it up here. I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying it because someone's finally interested in you, but I've had almost every man interested in me, and I just want to go home, okay? I want to go home. It's why I'm glad I've met Graham. It's about time I had some kind of connection in here. Though, I have to be honest, I don't know if Graham and I are going to last. I just wanted to seem that I'm in a good relationship to make someone jealous. Marisol is trying to make someone jealous with Graham. That's childish. It is childish. That's very childish. Oh, lighten up, princess. I'm just having a bit of fun. Like you should be. So how are things going with you and Carl? He's a bit meh. That's fair. But I'd say give it time, or maybe look at one of the other guys. I have been, and his name's Kassam. For what it's worth, I've been keeping an eye on you and Carl. He seems like the kind of guy who likes a quieter partner. Someone who doesn't try to get all the attention. Which honestly is the complete opposite of you, babe. And he's also someone who expects their partner to be loyal. Which you certainly are. I'm not. I don't know what these people are saying about me being loyal, but I've been hopping partners. So yeah, babe, there's definitely something my brain. So yeah, babe, there's definitely something with Carl you could build on if you wanted to. Thanks for your thoughts, Marisol. Did not ask. Anytime. You see Graham approaching with Marisol's smoothie. On that note, I'm gonna find Carl. See you, babe. Wait, guys, don't leave the pool party. I just found my speed. Oh, too late. Well, I'll have my own pool party with Alan the intern. That'll show them. Coming up, it's the Casa. Nope, it's the Villa versus Casa Amor. I'd do it if that's what got our Villa the party. And will Princess stay with Carl or crack on with someone else? Why'd they show him like he was important? Find out next time. A race against time. The Islanders take part in a raunchy challenge. Welcome back to Love Island. This morning the girls got to learn about the new boys' moves. Mate, that's so out of a film or something. I can't believe it works, because it doesn't. I just use dating apps. One of the great scientific questions of our era was answered. What else do ducks eat? Coming up, the two villas go head-to-head in an afternoon full of heart-thumping challenges. You have to give a girl a lap dance. It's exciting stuff. Lap it up while you can. Boo. Don't use an Arjun joke. The Islanders are lounging by the pool after their busy morning of lounging by the pool. And Arjun is warning everyone about the perils of an active dating life. Arjun gives me the ick. Like, more so than Felix gives me the ick. 3 in one day? Yep. Like, why are you so happy about dating 3 women in one day? Like, that's, like, so impersonal. Like, what's the point of dating, then, if you're just gonna not treat it properly? How did that even go? Not well. I arranged to see the 3 girls, but let them decide what to do for the date. You know, to cut the work down for myself. And they say romance is dead. The first thing was big, heavy Italian meal. The second was this big, heavy Hungarian meal. What kind of food do Hungarians eat? I don't know. I don't know much about, like, the Eastern European countries, like, what they do. You don't really hear much about, like, them, besides, like, mostly negative things in, like, American media. So, like, I'm really curious to know what, like, Hungarians usually eat. I could look that up myself. I might do it later. Hopefully I remember. Anyway, and the third, let me guess, was a big, heavy American meal? Nope. Hot yoga. Oh no. Oh yes. I got banned from that yoga studio. I heard it took them a week to get the smell out. Arjun got banned from a yoga studio. that was kind of mean to the girls. Why? They were all first dates. In my head, it was like a prolonged version of speed dating. Yeah, but the thing about speed dating is the other person also knows, they also know that they're there for speed dating. Do you get the connection, Arjun? When you're dating 3 girls at the same time, they don't know that. So they're not getting the full you. But I'm so glad it didn't work out for you, because it's asshole behavior. But it wasn't the best idea, obviously. I have a bad date story. Do tell. So I was bored going out with guys who couldn't tell their ass from their elbow. I just wanted someone with a little more sophistication to go with their package. Interesting way of phrasing that, but carry on. Anyway, I met this tall, dark, handsome guy. A bit older, had the beginnings of that sexy salt and pepper thing going on. There are people who are young that have that going on. They have like graying hairs. And that's a thing, just, it's not a trend, it's like an actual thing that some people who are younger have. Oh, sounds dreamy. He was, and he was a super theater buff. I think he may have been a reviewer, not sure. We didn't meet again after that first date. So, it didn't go well then, babes? Obviously, she wouldn't be here, Chelsea, if it went well. No, babe, it did not. Turns out he was a little too sophisticated. He ended up taking me to this really exotic sounding place. I think it was French. The weird thing was, no one was talking during it. It was only when I went to the loo that I actually saw the bloody poster on the cubicle door. Priya suddenly takes on the persona of a mime trying to get out of a box. Welcome to Manchester's first International Mime Festival. The others burst into laughter. What? That exists? Trust me, it exists. I was so ready to be out of there, but he insisted on getting their autographs. Which they did. Except they mimed this too. So we'd waited 30 minutes in the cold to get literal thin air. If I had a dime for every time I'd seen a mime, it would be a crime. Those are not bars. Those are weak bars. Go back to the writing room, Carl. The others look at him. What? I like wordplay. I've got a text. Yes, let's stop this nonsense. Islanders, prepare for the competition to heat up as you go head-to-head with the other villa in a series of mini challenges. The winning villa will be treated to a cocktail party this evening. Hashtag turning up the heat. Hashtag all villa and no filler. Hashtag villa versus villa. The Islanders cheered. Bloody hell, a cocktail party? Quick, everyone, get to the lawn. Who made you the boss? Who made you the boss, Graham? Just because you're like 7 feet tall. Welcome to the Love Island Olympics. It's the Villa versus Kassam as the contestants battle it out to see which villa can, well, be the best at stuff like jumping in a pool, necking each other the quickest, and doing silly poses. If only the real Olympics were like this, it'd certainly make me want to watch it more. You and the rest of the Islanders head to the lawn and sit on the beanbags while you wait for the first challenge. This waiting is doing my head in. I wonder what we'll have to do. I really hope it isn't something like making a cocktail using only our mouths. That's the thing, I could not go on Love Island. Not just because I'm boring as fuck, but because of the challenges they have these people doing. Like, I would leave as soon as you tried to make me put my mouth and like put something in someone else's mouth with my mouth, or like vice versa. I'm out. I'm not bumping and grinding on nobody. No one's touching me. No one's putting their lips anywhere near me. I could not do it. I'm not that type of person. That'd be so grim. I'd do it if that's what our villa... I'd do it if that's what got our villa the party. Ma'am, a party is not anything spectacular. It's not anything special. I got a text. Read it out. The shortest girl must kiss the tallest boy. Go. Tallest guy right here. Are you joking? It's Graham, mate. Quick, who's the shortest girl? Oh, it's me. You know what? We don't know that, Marisol. We don't know that you're the shortest girl, because I could be the shortest girl. Without another word, both Graham and Marisol sprint towards each other. Graham picks Marisol up and brings her face to his, while she wraps her arms around his neck. Just so you guys know, I'm 5'2.5" tall. The half is important. They kiss. The kiss they share is long and intimate. Is Noah the tallest boy in the other villa? Nah, babe, Jacob's in there now, remember? Oh, yeah. Why are you worried about my man? Why are you worried about my man, Hope? Worry about yours. They turn back to Graham and Marisol, who've only just stopped kissing. I don't think you had to do the kiss that long. Better to be safe than sorry. Graham saunters back to his beanbag. He high-fives Elijah as he sits down. Job's a good one, mate. I can't wait for my turn. I have the next challenge. The first Islander to have an underwater kiss, go. There's a flash of movement where Chelsea was sitting as she races over to Elijah, grabs him by the hand, and pulls him into the pool. Ah, what? Before he can say another word, Chelsea pulls him under the surface. You and the rest of the Islanders look over the edge and see the two of them share an awkward but underwater kiss. Chelsea put Elijah into the pool to kiss him before anyone else could. Good for her. Nice one. There's no way the other villa could have been so quick. Yeah, you guys absolutely smashed it. The cocktails will be ours. Like, exactly, like, what are you getting out of this party? We already have drinks here. We already have lights. There's nothing that makes this party any different than the regular ones. Someone's phone beeps. Oh, who's got the message? Everyone looks around, but no one says anything. Well? You notice Kassam reading his phone and nodding. Kassam, did you get the message? Yeah. Well, read it out. I am. I was just making sure I had it right. She was aggressive with that. Like, I saw her face and I had to read it aggressive. Mate, we're in a race here. Come on. Kassam frowns. Don't let him rush you, baby. Take your time. The oldest girl has to do 5 different sex positions with the youngest boy. My time to shine. I never thought I'd be this excited to be the oldest. Who's the youngest boy? You see Felix shy away. It's Felix. Only by a couple of years. Isn't that usually how it works? Come on, then. Priya grabs hold of Felix, then flings him to the ground. Before he can do anything, she's straddling him. That's one. Priya pulls Felix up onto his knees, lies down on her back in front of him, and pulls her legs over his shoulder. Felix's face lights up. 2! You're so stunning. Priya stumbles around onto all fours, keeping Felix in his same position. I expect you to be buying me a lot of drinks for this. Doggy fashion. Classic. That's 3. Doggy fashion? It sounds more refined. If you say so. See, like, Arjun, be gone. You're wildin' out here. Priya, roll back onto me. Reverse, eh? You got it. She slides back into Felix until he's lying on his back and she's on top of him again. Ride him, cowgirl. That's 4. I don't think I could do this challenge. What? Mate, this is the best challenge. With the right people. Ready for something more fun, babe? More fun? Effortlessly, Priya slides down the full length of Felix until... And that's 69. I mean 5. That's all of them. Just as quickly as she dove on top of him, Priya is up on her feet away from Felix, who lies catching his breath on the floor. When he speaks, his voice cracks. This is the best summer of my life. Felix, you look like you're going to explode. You have such a way with men, Priya. The others laugh. Felix smiles, his face blushing. Felix staggers back to his beanbag. We've got to be winning this, right? 100%. We've been like greyhounds. What the fuck is wrong with me? Speak the words properly. 100%. We've been like greyhounds, sleek and fast. We've been so focused on winning. You're gonna smash it. Hell yeah, princess. Let's keep this pace up. Come on, crew. We're getting those cocktails. I got a text. Kassam, you have to give a girl a lap dance. Kassam raises his eyebrows and frowns. Well, guess we won't be getting that cocktail party after all. What? Are you serious, mate? Come on, it's only a lap dance. I don't dance. I don't dance. I know you can. Not a chance. High School Musical 2 is the best High School Musical movie. Facts. No printer. A lap dance isn't really a dance. It's more of an experience. That's one word for it. Wait, you must dance. What about when you're DJing? I bob along to the beat. Well, think of it like this. Bobbing along to a beat. The beat of the girl's heart. Okay. Come on, mate. Don't let the crew down like this. It's not even a bad one. Kassam sighs. He stands up. His eyes dart around from one islander to another. Okay. Who wants this? He gestures at his body. It's me. I want this. This challenge seems to have really thrown him. Volunteer. You pull him towards you. Without a word, he starts to dance. His face is hard to read, but you can tell he's not happy. This is the worst. Hey! Oh, not you. He starts to sway his hips at you, much to the amusement of the others who cheer him on. He turns away from you, awkwardly grinding above your lap. You can see his arms shaking as he holds himself above you, like he's been holding the plank position for a long time. After another pass at the dance, Kassam stops and makes his way sheepishly back to his beanbag. That never happened. Yeah, it's not like millions of people are going to see it on television or anything. I just got a text. Oh, fun, I have to kiss a girl for 30 seconds. Where's the challenge for me? Was I not enough? Oh, fair. Carl has to kiss a girl for 30 seconds. I'm staying quiet. I don't want this man's lips on mine. Hope looks around at the other girls. After a pause, she raises her hand. All right, quick. Let's do this for the cocktail party. Carl runs over to her. Hope plants her hands on Carl's cheeks and pulls him in for the kiss. The other islanders begin to cheer and count down the time. 28. Carl tries to find a place for his hands. They go on Hope's shoulders, then move to her arms, then to her waist. 19. Hope starts to give Carl a rapid succession of small, quick kisses, as if not to spend too much time in full contact with his mouth. I would be doing the same, but I'm not kissing him because I didn't want to. 10. The two are now barely pecking each other. Their eyes, at first closed, now dart around the group. 4, 3, 2, and just like that, that's it. You're done. The two hastily return to their beanbags. Hope wipes her mouth before she sips. She said, he got cooties. No, icky, yucky, gross. I have the next one. Please be something sexy. Arjun reads the text and rolls his eyes, but still maintains a grin. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I need a good bit of exercise. Quit the chatter and read the text already. I have to give a girl a piggyback ride around the lawn. Arjun needs to give a girl a piggyback around the lawn. I'm staying quiet because I don't want to touch him. You stay sat on your beanbag. Chelsea springs from hers, jumping up and down excitedly. You know what I think it is? It's making me this, like, not okay with the reading and such. I really think it's the heat. It's the humidity. It's getting into my brain and it's making my brain not work. It's like when you drop your phone in like the sink or the bathtub or the toilet and you have to put your phone in rice to like get the moisture out. It's like that. I need to put my head in some rice. Me. I love it when a lad gives me a piggyback. It's been weeks since my last one. Weeks? More than one. All right, milady, hop aboard. Not the milady. Chelsea quickly skips towards Arjun and steps into a beanbag to get into the right position before launching herself almost perfectly onto his back. Whee! You really are a pro at getting piggybacks. Comfy back there? Let's go. Arjun begins to move, picking up speed with each step. Soon he's in a full sprint. Chelsea bounces with each step. Her cries of excitement are matched by the other Islanders who cheer the two on. Quick! You gotta beat the other villa! You see Arjun make a sharp turn and charge towards the pool. Chelsea lets out a loud, high-pitched scream. Arjun, don't you dare! She thumps gently at his shoulders. What's that? I can't hear you over my desire to jump in the pool, and that's why I didn't do the piggyback ride, because he's not trying to get me wet again. I'll shoot him with a dart gun. At the last moment, Arjun spins on his heel and goes to run back towards the beanbags. But Chelsea loses her grip and splashes into the pool anyway. Whoa! He turns to the rest of you. I genuinely did not mean to do that. Chelsea surfaces spluttering. The rest of the Islanders go quiet. This is it. Arjun's in for a right ball. Graham's cut off by the shrieks of laughter coming from Chelsea. I'm gonna get you for that, Arjun. You'll have to catch me first. He sprints back to the beanbags and playfully cowers behind one. Eventually, Chelsea makes her way back to them. I hadn't expected to be back in the pool so quickly. Arjun collapses back into his beanbag, panting. You were so fast, Arjun. I like a good run. Like, why are you just riding around the neighborhood? Go somewhere. Go have a nice day somewhere. Why do you need to ride around the neighborhood? Like, that's just a waste of gas, for one. If you're gonna be obnoxious somewhere pleasant. Like, don't be here in the hood doing that. He takes a deep, wheezy breath. Elijah and Felix clap him on the shoulders. I got the next challenge. Princess, it's time for you to make one of the boys into a blushing beauty. I have to make one of the boys blush as fast as possible. That's not going to be easy on me. I never get embarrassed. No one asked. Marisol raises an eyebrow at him, then glides a finger down his leg. Graham's cheeks turn red. Marisol, it's not your challenge. I couldn't resist. Who should I try to make blush? Not any of these hoes. Besides Kassam. You dash towards Kassam. I had a feeling you'd choose me. Of course. How am I gonna make Kassam blush? Do I do a sexy dance? Do I touch him all over? Do I talk dirty to him? Choices. Okay, motorcycle. I'm gonna reciprocate the dance. You grab Kassam's shoulders and start to rub up against his body. You swing your head around and gently nibble on his earlobe before slowly putting your tongue just inside his ear. Girl, not the earwax. Oh, you're really... Wow. Kassam turns bright red. Ha! Look at those cheeks. Nice job, babe. I just couldn't stop myself. And in, like, no time at all. I got the next challenge. Usually, Lottie would be giving me shit, but I guess because me and Lottie have been best friends up until now, she's not giving me any negatives. This is interesting. Oh, no. Quick! What is it, babe? Every Islander has to suck the toe of another Islander. Ugh, this is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping to avoid. Not us sucking toes after running around on the ground, barefoot. I mean, most of us haven't been barefoot. I guess not all of us have been barefoot. But still, germs. I don't know why I did that, I'm sorry. I can just picture how happy Bobby is right now. Alright everyone, find a partner. The Islanders jump up, the guys scrambling to find someone while the girls call over to them. Arjun and Elijah collide and then pause, looking at each other. I mean, I guess we could, right? It'd be a laugh for sure. Whose toes should I go for? I'm gonna go for Kassam. As always, you're up to Kassam. Quick, babe, give me your toes. Just imagine running up to someone saying that, like, no context. No context, just like, quick, give me your toes. Kassam chuckles as you grab them. If you insist. Okay, weirdo. Okay, lie on the lawn. Hurry. The two of you lie top and tail on the lawn. You take Kassam's foot in your hand and bring it towards your mouth. Stuff his whole foot in your mouth, ma'am. And the second is big toe. You put your lips around Kassam's toe and start to suck. I say that you made the right choice picking me. I've got nice feet. Okay. Okay, so you're weird. Kassam gently bites down around your toe, trying to avoid putting it in contact with his lips or tongue. Sir, I put your whole giant-ass big toe in my mouth. You better put my giant-ass big toe in your mouth, too. We don't got time to play games. Soon the screams and laughter surrounding this challenge begin to die down as the others move off their toe-sucking partners. Oh, it was just getting good. What else could possibly be in store for us? Oh, don't say that. I got another text. Islanders, your final challenge is 7th Heaven. One girl will pick one boy for some private time in the Kassam cupboard. The two of you must stay inside for as long as it takes the others to complete 7 push-ups, 7 star jumps, and 7 burpees. Ugh, I hate exercise. I wanted to take the cupboard. Chelsea wants to take the cupboard for herself, but I could get in there before her. After all, the cupboard's a perfect place to get some action with one of these boys. And the boys back at the villa will be getting these challenges too. What if Noah or one of the others is kissing some girl right now? Do I really not want to take my chance? I'm gonna ask to take a boy in the cupboard because fuck what Chelsea wants. Oh, I want to go to the cupboard. I don't like exercise either, Chelsea, but you're gonna have to do it because I'm not. My vote is for Princess to go. Oh, okay. Are we friends again, Hope? Me too. But now I have to do exercise. It's all right, babe. We'll push you on. I'm gonna choose Kassam. As always, I pick Kassam. Carl frowns. Sucks to suck. Kassam smiles. To the cupboard. I was so surprised Lottie has not been talking shit to me this whole time. I really think it's because me and her have been like best friends up to this point. Princess and Kassam are going for some private time in our special love cupboard. It may or not be the cleaning cupboard that's been refitted with some old Valentine's Day decorations. What says love more than a slightly used heart-shaped cushion and light-up pink feather boas? You and Kassam dive into the cupboard. Before the door closes, enclosing you in the darkness, you notice it's almost empty, save for some pink fuzzy dice on the shelves. I can't see a thing. This isn't as sexy as it was made out to be. This place could at least do with some light. This is the most privacy me and Kassam will get. Better make the most of it. Will he let me kiss him? I'm gonna try it out. You pull Kassam's face towards your own. You feel his muscles tense up. Sorry, I'm just not used to things being so forward. Try again. You go towards him once more and soon both of your lips are touching. Oh my god, I wasn't rejected. It's a dream come true. You lean your head onto Kassam's chest. He uses his fingers to tilt your head up, and then you're kissing. You know what, if you have a chat with him, it's a good little chat. It's a cute little chat. You get more information about him. But, you know, I'm trying to slow it up here, and I want to break Kassam's heart as much as he broke mine. He uses his fingers to tilt your head up, and then you're kissing. He runs his fingers down your neck and across to your shoulders. Push him down and straddle him. Yeah. You put your hands on his chest and push him over. What? You climb onto him. Okay. You're gonna enjoy this. You kiss him longer and harder this time. He shivers under you and grabs hold of your waist. That was intense for our first kiss. I wasn't expecting it from you. Yeah, I get that a lot. I know I can be a little quiet at times. This doesn't mean I'm not passionate, though. I just don't feel the need to be the center of attention all the time. That's me and Gil. I'm an attention whore, and he doesn't like attention. But I also don't like attention. I like specific amounts of like types of attention, but I am an attention whore. And you're ridiculously hot. I couldn't resist kissing you any longer. Well, you're a really good kisser. Thanks, baby girl. Some time passes. Wow, we've been here ages. I bet Chelsea's taking a really long time to get through the exercises. Some more time passes. Why aren't we still making out? We should still be making out if this so much time has been passing. Hey, I just want to say thanks for choosing me to join you in here. But I really enjoy getting to know you more. Before you can respond, the door flings open. The rest of the islanders stand excitedly looking in. Aw, they're just talking. Oh well, the challenge is over. I hope you won. I guess we'll find out soon enough. So that's what happens when you place two horny people in a private, confined space. They snog each other's faces off. We could have done more. I would have allowed it. What else did you expect to happen? Coming up next, our islanders find out who won today's challenge and who will be treated to an extravagant cocktail party. What goes up? Cocktail party celebrations are underway. Let me play. I clicked it. What you doing? What you doing? Welcome back to Love Island. While the other boys are back at the villa, the girls are still living it up Kassam style. This morning, they got chatty with the new boys in the pool. They spent the afternoon competing against the other villa, which, let's be honest, was mostly about who could snog who the quickest. Surely, it's only a matter of time before that becomes an Olympic sport. Coming up, the Islanders find out who won the gold medal. Well, there aren't any medals, but there's a fancy cocktail party in it for the winners, which is much better if you ask me. This show got like an alcoholism problem. While the boys take a much needed break to recover from their day of lounging about in the sun, the girls start to get ready for the evening, and it's not just about... Nope. The girls start to get ready for the evening, and it's not just what to wear that they're asking about. I can't read. I would love to read. If only I was blessed with that talent. Why are you shaving your legs, Marisol? Didn't you do that this morning? Maybe, but you know. Know what? Well, who knows what will happen tonight is all I'm saying. Oh? Oh! Oh. It pays to be prepared. I learned that the hard way. I prefer epilating. It hurts like a lot, but my legs are so smooth afterwards. Do you think about which guys have wax and stuff? I wonder which guys manscape. There's nothing wrong with grooming. I never said there was, hun. I'm just getting on Hope's nerves. Yeah, I prefer a man that puts some effort in. The amount us girls go through, right? They should be working at least as hard as us. I mean, I don't care. I care, but I don't care. Like, it's not that big a deal, like, whether they shave or not. As long as the hair isn't in my mouth somehow. That's all that matters. The girl's not in agreement. Oh, I've got a text. Quick, let's go wake these sleeping beauties and read it out to them. You all dash out of the bedroom, surprising the boys with the intrusion. Arjun and Elijah are Arjun and Elijah are cuddled up in bed together. Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, what's all this shouting? Can't you see we're dozing? Oi, that's my bed. It was cold without you. Shh, I've got a text. Read it out then, babe. Congratulations, Kassam and more. You won this afternoon's challenge. As the winners, you get to enjoy this evening's swanky cocktail party. Make sure you dress to impress. Hashtag all that glitters is gold. Hashtag cocktails for days. The room erupts in a chorus of cheers, except for Kassam, who just smiles. He's so cute, so precious. That's what I'm talking about. Lads on tour. Lads on tour. Yeah, lads on tour. And ladies. Oh yeah, of course. Everyone on tour. Everyone on tour. Well, what are we waiting for? Quick, everyone get yourself ready. What am I gonna wear? They probably didn't give me any new outfits because this game's fucking here. No way, this one. Gosh, princess, whenever you wear that outfit, I get well gel. It looks so good on you. Thanks, Lottie. As you make your way outside, you see Arjun sat on a beanbag. Sorry, I was bored in that short amount of time. I started slapping my face to entertain myself. He rolls his head towards you and looks you in the eye. There you are. I was hoping you'd be out first. You always look amazing in that outfit, princess. Uh-huh. I think I left something upstairs. No, wait. I was hoping we could have a chat. Give us a chance to see where our heads are at. Our heads are not together. Your heads are up your ass. Your head's up your ass because I don't want you, and I've said that many times now. Okay. This morning. I know you said there wasn't anything there, but like, could that have changed? How could it possibly have changed? What are you asking? I'm not going to beat around the bush. Do you want to get together in here? Like, ditch Carl and be with me instead. If I do this, I'll definitely have to end things with Carl this evening. No, I'm gonna stay loyal. Oh, right. Staying loyal to the other boys. I gotta say, they're really lucky to have someone like you thinking about them. I only hope I can find a girl as loyal as you. But do you know if I'm actually... Nope. But do you know if you can actually trust them? All I mean is, Noah... I hate it here. All I mean is, if Noah meets someone else, you might be in danger. And you two only just coupled up, so who knows what he's doing while your back's turned. Just don't put all your eggs in one basket, yeah? All I'm saying is, you deserve to have some fun in here. We all do. I appreciate that you've been straight with me this whole time, though. You hear the others cheering as they make their way outside. Alright, may as well get back to the party then. The others burst out of Kassam more, and you're swept up in their party mood as you make your way to the lawn. We've transformed the lawn into a really glamorous, glitzy affair. Of course, being the big showbiz star that I am, I'm used to this kind of thing. But for the Islanders, it's a long way from what they're used to. Let's see how they react. It's so posh! I feel like I'm not fancy enough to be here. I mean, not wearing that athleisure outfit, you're not. It certainly has charm. The lawn is lit up from the glow of hundreds of fairy lights. On a table in the middle of a champagne tower bubbles away. On a table in the middle, a champagne tower bubbles away. Sorry, my comma placement was not correct. Yeah, this is lush. This is exactly what I needed. Let's let our hair down. Some of these men don't have hair. I'm loving this side of you, Marisol. We should party when we're out of here. Good luck keeping up with me. Oh, it's on. Arjun hands everyone a glass. I propose a toast. I'm gonna take the fruity mocktail because I don't like champagne. What should we toast to? To winning the money. To winning the pile of cash at the end of this. Amen to that. The things I could do with that money. I'd rent out a villa in Majorca? Is it Majorca? I'm gonna say Majorca. So much Prosecco. Nope. So much Prosecco. It's really hard out here. I'm struggling out here. Can't say I don't want the cash, but I'd like to come away with a hot guy at well. Maybe I should just end stream because I'm seriously struggling right now. I'm gonna put my phone down. I'm gonna take a small little break. I'm gonna take some deep breaths. I'm gonna drink some water. And I'm gonna come back. And we're gonna continue. Felix lets out an exaggerated cough. Everyone repeats the cheer, clinks their glasses together, and takes a long, thoughtful sip. Right, that's enough of all this sloppy stuff. Let's party! If only I had my turntables. I love Kassam. He's precious. At that moment, music starts playing. All the islanders begin to dance. It's a mishmash of different styles and moves. Bit of a free-for-all on this dance floor tonight. Everyone sways and bops to the beat, all while taking sips from their drinks. Then Hope comes over and gathers the girls together in a huddle. Sorry to interrupt, girls. I don't want to bring the mood down or anything, but what do you guys think happened in the other villa today? I don't care. I don't care what happened. Can I go back to grinding on Kassam, please? With the other guys and everything, you know, during the challenge. Are you worried about Noah, babe? No. I'm just curious. I bet Bobby was causing as much chaos as he could. He probably pulled a cake out from somewhere or something. Who do you think did the underwater kiss? My money's on Ibrahim. Yeah? I don't know why. I can just see him doing that sort of thing. Well, he wouldn't have to use his words at least. You don't gotta shit on Ibrahim, Marisol, just because you're in a loving relationship now. The guys who up to this point have been laughing in their own group come over. You girls coming back? Elijah and I have already done a waltz and a tango together. Yeah, babes, we're just quickly discussing the other villa. Oh? Trying to work out who's getting up to what. The real question is whether the guys were reluctant to kiss the girls. I can see Gary not being able to resist. She turns to Lottie quickly. No offense, babe. Gary's a grown man. He can do what he wants. He just has to deal with the consequences is all. Listen, what happens at Casa Amor stays at Casa Amor. What happens at the villa when I'm not about stays between the people in the villa that were there at the time. I forgive Gary for his sins against me. Like I'm sure he forgives me for my sins against him. Because while I am here, I will be macking on Kassam. Every chance I get, I'ma take it. But he's not coming home with me because he didn't want me immediately. He didn't see me on site and say, she's the one. So I can't be with that kind of person. I gotta be with somebody who wants me up front like Gary did. Would the guys have been reluctant to kiss the girls? Of course not. They're guys. What control do you think they have? Hey. Coming from you, that makes me nervous. You got a real good sense of loyalty. I bet the girls they're with are stunning though. Like they're all glamour models or something. Or like weather reporters. Huh? Yeah, I bet they are. There are some really hot weather reporters out there. There's one I have such a crush on. Only reason to get up early. Great. So the guys are surrounded by 6 super hot weather reporters. Oh, do I feel a cold front coming on? Oh, shush you. Man, forget about those guys. Can't believe I'm agreeing with him, but Felix is right. Yeah, you're here with us in this amazing villa. And I think it goes without saying that we'd never crack on with another girl behind your back. You're lying. Of course not. We're the most loyal bunch of guys you girls have ever met. I'd never cheated on any of my partners. I don't get how you could do that. Alright guys, you can dial it down on the white knight routine. We get how you're the perfect bunch of men. At least it's being recognized now. Alright, this has been nice, but I need to be alone and clear my head for a bit. I'm hungry. Hi, Peach! Oh my god, Peach is here. Peach, 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 Peach. How long ago did you send this message? Because I just noticed it. I hope it wasn't, like, forever ago. Oh my gosh, not you trying to make me do stuff. Not you, Peach, but Twitch. I'm gonna shout you out, Peach. Because you're barely here. And I want everyone who's here to know what's good, what's what. And that they should follow you. If it wasn't, don't worry, okay. How am I doing? Not well. But, you know, we're here. We're surviving. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna make ramen after stream because I'm just so hungry and I've been craving ramen. And it's spicy. It's spicy chicken flavored ramen and it's jjajangmyeon and it's good. But I don't like that it's spicy. Like if it wasn't spicy, I would like it a lot more. But you didn't ask all that. You just asked how I was doing. How are you? How are you doing? I'll join you, babe. Okay, hun. Let's go together. One by one, the islanders start to disperse into various groups around the villa. You're doing good? Good, I'm glad you're doing good. Did you ever hear back from the job? If you didn't, you want me to come up there? I'll make them hire you. Carl approaches you. Don't. Approach someone else. I don't want to talk to you. Hey, you. He stands there looking uncertain about what to do next. Carl, you're making my uterus hurt, and not in a good way. I'd like to have some alone time with you. Not in that way. Unless, of course, you'd like it to be that way. Waiting for this next interview with them Friday? Ayy! I'm doing a little jig. I'm dancing just for you. I hope you get it, and if you don't, they'll be hearing from my lawyer. I mean, no. It's just for a chat. I'll be over by the swing bed. Who should I go and talk to? I'm gonna have to talk to everyone. I guess I'll just get it over with Carl. Because I'm not interested in him. You make your way to the secluded bed that's suspended on ropes attached to each of the corners. It swings gently as Carl rocks playfully on it. I think I might have told you last time you wore it, but I really love this look, princess. The last time I wore this, I wasn't even here. You weren't even a thought, you know? So, shut your mouth. Sweet of you to notice. It's just such a nice spot. I don't know why more people don't come here. You see a bottle of bubbly that he's clearly pinched from the party. Fancy. I'm glad you like it. I didn't know if it would be a bit much. But you're worth the effort. Not him giving the fuckboy look. That sounded better in my head. This is so sweet. Ooh. Fucking can't. The motorcycles. The hood. The ghetto. What are you hoping for? I'm being mean to Carl. I don't want him. Just a chat. I just want to get a sense of where your head's at is all. He looks around at the scene. Though, I get how this may not look the most innocent. You take a seat on the bed next to Carl. He takes the bottle and starts to open it. He fumbles with the cork for a long time. For a long time. See, that wasn't me that time. It was not me that time. It said for a long time, not for a long time. Gah! These things are so fiddly. He bites around the cork, trying to yank it out with his teeth. Eventually, he gives up and holds the bottle pointing away from the both of you. I guess that's why it hasn't been touched. Just then, there's a loud pop as the cork bursts from the bottle in a shower of foam. Ah! Oh, well, I must have loosened it. Smoothly done. Why, thank you. Carl, you're no Troy Bolton. I'm gonna need you to try to stop your boyish charms on me, because they won't work. So yeah, how are you feeling? About us, that is. I understand why you've been a little reserved, and like, I'm cool with that. I guess what I'm asking is, where's your head at? You know, between the two of us. How am I feeling about Carl and me? Tell him that I'm loyal to Gary. Gary is the one for me. That's what I figured. I mean, it was a long shot for us in here, right? Peach, you have no idea. I'm playing like everyone in this villa. They're cracking blokes, I'm sure. But babe, you don't know everything they get up to behind your backs. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I know Gary. Gary's a player. He would kiss every girl in here and be like, you know what? I'm not feeling anyone else but you. And I'm okay with that. Because guess who's kissing every boy in the villa as well? Me. Player to player, he knows what's what. Me and Gary have a connection. We see eye to eye. I know what he's doing behind my back, and he knows what I'm doing. Just don't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't want you leaving disappointed. Sorry, babe, this has been really fun. But I've thought a lot about it, and I don't think I'll go back to the villa with someone else. The two of you sit and chat for a little while longer. It's a little awkward. It turns out he forgot to bring any glasses with the champagne, so you swig from the bottle instead, not us drinking like alcoholics. Who should I talk to? Let's go talk to Marisol and Graham. You hear the voices of Marisol and Graham echo towards you as you make your way to the loungers. You must have been so scared. Yeah, we all were. It hadn't happened before. All the crabs were gone, and no crabs means no money. Most of my boys had mouths to feed. Why did they vanish? No idea. Anyway, after a few months into the season, we were all ready to pack it in. Then suddenly, we start catching them. Tons of them. You must have been so relieved. You can say that again. I just hope they never decide to leave for good. You reach where the two of them are. Marisol is cuddled up to Graham, lying in his arms with her head on his chest. Well, this combo sounds well boring. If you think mysteriously disappearing crabs is boring, then, well, I can't even think what you'd find fun. Sir, the whole sentence was boring. It was scary stuff, Princess. People nearly lost their livelihoods. Doesn't mean it's not boring. Enjoying the party, Princess? It's alright. Just need to step away for a bit. Same here, babe. It's always nice to get away for a little bit. As much as I love the others, they can do your head in after a while. Peach, I've been having like the most difficultest time reading. Today has not been the day. Yeah, it's how we don't care. But like today has not been the day. I've been stuttering and stammering more than usual, and it's been a struggle. As much as I love the others, they can do your head in after a while. Especially that Felix. Marisol shudders a little. You alright, babe? Yeah, I just gotta chill for like the first time ever here. I got you. Graham pulls the blanket over Marisol and holds her closer before giving the top of her head a little peck. Better? Much better. You're cute. Marisol and Graham seem to be really hitting it off. You guys are cute. You're totally adorable. Oh no, really? I don't want to be in that sickly sweet couple. Yeah, and I have a reputation as a salty sea dog to maintain. They look up and smile at each other. You get the sense that they've forgotten you're there. Good, I'm glad they've forgotten. Can I leave now? You know, babe, no matter what happens in here, or if I'm lucky enough, the villa, I'm just happy that I got to meet you. You're solid. He turns to you. And so are you, Princess. Though, obviously, my preference is this gorgeous person right here. You're so sappy. I had no idea you'd be like this. I'm not like this with everyone. That's what they all say. You get the impression you've lost them again. It's probably best I leave them to each other. I think I will leave them to each other. I'm gonna go talk to Hope and Chelsea. Hope and Chelsea sit surveying the party from their beanbags. Off in the distance, you hear the guys all doing silly voices, much to the amusement of Lottie and Priya. Why can't I be with Lottie and Priya? I want to hear the silly voices. And as you can see, the warm front of love that is Marisol has swept down the main line of Graham, who is Princess. Oh, hey hun. Come here for some fresh air as well? We're outside like constantly. Yeah, but the air just seems fresher here, don't you think? Sure, why not? It's also a good chance to people watch. I love to people watch. People watching is dull. Anything juicy happening? Kassam was hiding from Felix earlier, as everyone should be. It looked like Felix was trying to give him a demo tape or something. Not Felix bringing his demo on Love Island. That's wild. We may have been pretending to be weather reporters. Why? Reasons. We figured if the other villa is full of weather reporters, then we would be too. We're the weather reporters of love. We've mostly been playing matchmaker. Like, what would Lottie and Felix be like as a couple? If Felix and Lottie were a couple, she'd eat him alive. And not in a sexy way. Yeah, Felix is going to get himself in trouble one day if he isn't careful. What about Carl and Priya? If Carl and Priya were a couple, she'd run him ragged in minutes. Yeah, Priya needs someone super extra. I don't know, maybe he'd balance her out or something. True. Maybe they would be a good couple, actually. Hope looks you up and down for a moment. Okay, rude. But how are you and Carl doing? Oh yeah, babe, has he turned your head? We've not seen any sparks flying, but maybe there's more to the story. And he's definitely grafting hard on you. How is it going between me and Carl? I'm so loyal to Noah. Aw, that's sweet to hear, hun. You'll see him again soon enough. I like how she had nothing to say about that, because I know she wants Noah back. I know she does. After a few more hours of partying, everyone goes back inside to get ready for bed. They don't care. They don't. They really don't. Like, I really think that the people went back and did something to the game because there's like glitches and stuff that happen, and usually Hope will like be all sappy, like, I miss Noah. What should I wear to bed tonight? What should I wear to bed tonight? I'll wear this. You get changed and go to join the others in the bedroom. Ugh, I'm so sleepy. She wants you to be with the other dude. She does. She wants me to be with Carl, so that way I'm not a threat to her relationship with Noah. But I'm trying to break them up. Like, I want them to not be boyfriend and girlfriend at the end of this game. Like, I'm only doing it just to piss off Hope, because she said something to me, and I was like, you know what? Fuck you. So now it's my mission. It's my goal to get her and Noah to break up. I guess you can have too much Prosecco. You were the life and soul of today, Chelsea. Oh, thanks, doll. So, that's not what that word says. She could never be more fun than you, Priya. Calm down, little boy. Tell him. Priya picks up a pillow and whacks Felix in the face with it. He crashes onto the nearest bed. I didn't hit you that hard. There's a flash of movement as Felix whips around, brandishing his own pillow, which he flings at Priya. Ah! She ducks. The pillow flops into Graham's face. All goes quiet. Uh-oh. For a moment, Graham just stands there. Then before anyone can react, he throws 2 pillows at Felix. One lands on target and the other smacks into Argent, who responds in kind. Soon, pillows fly around the room. Even Kassam cannot help but let loose in the chaos. I'm gonna throw a pillow at Kassam. I'm flirting. This is how I'm flirting with him. It lands on target, making a satisfying thumping noise. Ah! Kassam staggers backwards, tripping onto the bed. Oh my gosh. Not him being weak. Stand your ground. Plant your feet. Not fair. I was looking the other way. Kassam grabs the pillow in front of him, narrowly dodging another pillow thrown at them. How they not fucking? They all sleep in the same room. Yeah, I mean, I have. I definitely have been having sex in the villa. Things have it's definitely been happening and popping. Not here, but I'm pretty sure Marisol and Graham have gotten up to something. Kassam throws his pill at you. There's no time to dodge it. It lands with a small thump. Good thing Kassam isn't that strong. I'm dead. Not them calling him weak. Before long, the pillow fight dies down and the couples get into their beds. You lie there looking at Carl as the lights go off. Who knows how many nights we have left here. Go to sleep. I'm not touching him. He does not deserve my touch. Carl looks longingly at you. Don't look at me like some little puppy. Longingly, you can't have me. I'm not some object. He's so hot, and we're right next to each other. Who would know? It's Kassam, right? Go to sleep, bitch. You roll over and are soon asleep. Okay, guys, I just finished ironing my best shirt. Don't stop the party before... Oh, no. They've done it again. I'm so lonely in this little voiceover booth. Coming up, the Kassam girls wake up to a shocking surprise. I can't believe he'd do that. Don't miss it. So this is where I'm ending it. I hope you have a nice day, a nice week, a nice month, a nice year, and a nice life. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye.